Hello guys, welcome back to the Spicy 3 Designs. And yes, this is an unlisted video. I don't want to put this officially on the channel because YouTube is actually apparently they're monetizing contents without people's consent, and you know, stuff like this could really get me into trouble. Once again, all my contents are for adult collectors. If you're under the age of 18, get the heck out of here. That's a disclaimer. I take no responsibility if any children end up watching these type of videos. I have already taken precautions, and I have censored certain part of the figure so that, you know, unlike other channels that want to get themselves terminated or legal troubles. So anyway, this one here is the TBLeague 1/6 scale silicone body, or you know, the TPE style body. Basically, these are scaled down sex dolls, essentially. So this one here is the model number S33B, which was released in 2019. This one is, in my opinion, a good replacement for like 90% of the stuff that they release out there. You know, they have released a lot of figures using the traditional, well, I mean, the freaking ridiculous S33B, you know, the super muscular Amazonian body. This one's about the same height as the 23B. Again, the B in the model number usually means that is pale. I mean, not pale, suntan. Oh my god, I totally screwed that up. So when you get like an A for the, you know, the alphabet, that usually means it's pale. So 33B is the suntan version. All right, and my cat is going crazy again. So here we have the instructions. I think they update the instructions every other year, I think. So there you go. It goes over all the articulation on what you can and cannot do with the figure. There you go. This is something that I want to show you guys because a lot of people have difficult times attaching the hands to the figure. Basically, this is what you have to do. You have to pull back on the silicone you know, the silicone part, the TPE part, apply pressure there, and then attach the hand or detach the hand. If you intend on, you know, forcing it, you're gonna damage your figure. All right, and then we also have the waist articulation here. As you can see, the waist articulation is pretty good, and yeah, also, you know, articulation right there to balance the figure right there. That is also kind of important, right there, like that. As you can see, there's a good range of motion, and same with the feet. You also want to do that when you're attaching or detaching the feet. You want to make sure you do the same situation here where you pull back to hold on to the silicone part, exposing the ball peg before you do that. All right, so here's another thing that they caution you not to ever do. As you can see, these silicone bodies do not have the range of motion to allow, you know, fully double jointed articulations. This is as far as you can go, and if you decided to do this, you're gonna end up damaging the figure. You also can end up ripping the figure like that. And the reason why I go for I end up getting this figure is as my customer, who shall remain not named, has actually damaged his figure because he was new to the hobby apparently, and he decided he wants to mess around with the figure. Ended up with a couple of tears, very sadly, and I could not replace them. I usually just seal the tears with super glue, but this one was, you know, I couldn't repair it, so ended up getting this one. Again, I sourced all my parts from Black Ops Toys, so there we go. So this one came from Black Ops Toys. Right there. Okay, so it's advertised as 28 points of articulation. You can see here are all the points of articulation. I can tell you, like the modern day 6 scale bodies that's made of plastic has more points of articulation than these. The only thing that's really good about these silicone bodies in terms of articulation, like they just have superior articulation in the this section, the midsection. Yeah, that's something like the plastic figures cannot do. So if you need to do a certain specific type of pose, which I'm not going to talk about, uh, this is not something I should discuss on YouTube. This is where all the articulation is. So, all right, the significant improve articulation. All right, so anyway, we have more instructions here in case if you end up, you know, I know most people just throw away the instruction and never read and end up damaging the figure. So there we go. Here's more instructions for the head, how you should handle it, how you should manage the figure. There you go, like that. Also the shoulders. Shoulders are important too because I see a lot of people breaking their shoulders. So yeah, you can actually adjust the shoulders up and down and in and out. You can make it broader or more narrow. So that's actually pretty interesting. All right, so let me talk about the pros and cons of this figure. So basically, it's about the same height as the 23B, you know, the one that everybody has on their figure. If you're buying like, you know, pre-made figures from TBLeague, those one has the app definition, the broad shoulders, the super broad shoulders. The shoulders are like out to here, and the body is just like super muscular, like a dude. This one, you don't see the musculature on the thighs right there. And everything else is the proportion. Yeah, it's still got like, you know, a lot of junk in the back. And yeah, the bust is the same size. They just, you know, tone down the musculature. So this one is pretty good if you want a figure that's more feminine. Now, I'm you know, since this is my review, I gotta make it personal, right? So what I really don't like about these TBLeague figures is these, you know, you can obviously see the problem. This is something that people don't address, like right there. You have to hide these parts with something like a wristband or something. Otherwise, the arm just looks like sausages. So yeah, you know, so much for you know, being a super nice seamless body, right? When you have arms that look like sausages. And then when you bend the elbow, it always look unnatural. Look at that. That does not look natural at all. Any way you look at it, it's just not natural. Look at it. When you bend an elbow like this is not how a human elbow look like. And I can go on and on about that with the legs. Same thing, you can see that. That is also very unnatural, but nobody wants to talk about that on YouTube. They just want to, you know, praise these figures for being super good. Now again, another issue with these silicone bodies is when you're gonna attach outfit to them. You know, the lint or the lint's gonna get stuck onto the body. It's gonna become very difficult to clean. You're gonna spend hours and hours with a lint roller trying to clean these things. So the best thing to do it is to use shrink wrap. Now the stuff that you use for food, yeah, you just shrink wrap it. I'm using it to cover it up. But yeah, if you're gonna attach an outfit to it, you can use shrink wrap, and you know, the outfit will go on very easily. Okay, so yeah, obviously I have the Athena head sculpt on here. This is from the Athena figure that I sold to my customer. Fernando. Fernando's not the guy who ruined this figure. This body belonged to another customer. So there you go. Let's go over the articulation, you know, since we're doing this anyway. So we have the ball joint for the feet. Again, like I said, if you're gonna detach it, you want to hold on to here, expose the ball joint, and then take it out. You don't want to just like grab somewhere and then try to pry this off. You're gonna end up damaging the body somehow. All right, and then we have the knee articulation. Again, they tell you not to go all the way, so this is the best you can do, like that. These figures are known for great articulation in the you know, the waist section, so you see that. That's good. And then I can kick forward. I mean, hopefully I don't end up damaging this. Leg can go all the way up like that. Alright, it's not showing anything, so that's good. Alright, on the back, obviously, you have the crack. You know, you see these on Marvel Legends figures, so it doesn't really, like, seems like a huge issue. the waist can crunch forward. It can lean to the side like that, which is pretty good. Like I said, all the great articulation on this figure is all in the, the diaphragm, or the waist area. All right, and then the arm can obviously go all the way up like that. Pretty good. And no bicep swell since it's encased in silicone. Again, the elbow, single jointed, not double jointed, so this is as far as you can go without, you can go further, but the instructions say you're going to damage the figure. So, and the neck, I guess we can say something about the neck. The neck articulation is pretty damn good. As you can see, the neck can lean forward, lean back, side to side. That's good. If you're gonna like put your figure in like those specific type of poses that requires, superior waist articulation and superior neck articulation, this is the type of body you want to go with. Other than that, I still highly recommend going with like plastic bodies, because these things are expensive. This is like $50, $50 to like $80. Yeah, like I think the cheapest you can get these figure for is around $50. Plastic bodies, you can get them for like $12 or even $5. So yeah, and if you're gonna put clothing on the figure, cover it all up, going with the plastic body is definitely the way to go. I mean, it's like, this is something that you want to do if you you want to show some skin. That's it. That's all it is, man. All right, so we have options. We have 2 gripping hands, and we have 2 trigger fingers, and then we have 2 of these more angle arch foots. And that is pretty much it. And trust me, well, some people ask if Barbie outfits work on this body. No, they do not. The pants could go on if you finagle it, but she's got too much junk for like, regular Barbie style pants. Like, it's just gonna look really, it's gonna look like packed sausages. And yeah, her bust is too big for this regular Barbie shirt, so that's not gonna work. Like, it will not close up. There are certain type of bodies where you can put Barbie outfits on them, so that's good. And also, one thing nice about these Barbie outfits is that they don't stain the figure, believe it or not. Like, Mattel actually did a good job when it comes to like preparing their fabric and stuff like that, so the fabrics don't stain the figures. You can see there's no dye in here. This is all very well designed. And I'm praising a company that I don't like. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.